terms of the platforms that you're using, obviously you've mostly risen to prominence on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn in many ways is kind of I say this with a caveat because obviously people can be arseholes everywhere, but LinkedIn is kind of a safer space in that people are attached to their profile, they're attached to their name, they're attached to the company that they're working for, perhaps.
Yeah.
I know that you've also started cross-posting onto TikTok as well. So how are you finding the experience different working with TikTok, working on LinkedIn?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? So I'm kind of trying to do that because I feel like I've been to a few events and things recently aimed at influencers and creators. I really hate calling myself that. I'm just like, I'm a middle-aged woman who listens to the Archers. I'm not a creator. Don't really know what else to call myself. So yeah, so events aimed at this type of person, and basically they're saying you do need to diversify to a certain extent in if you've got a niche, just put that niche on a few different platforms. You don't have to have like massive followership, but it's good to have a few different platforms if you want brands to come and work with you, because it then gives them more flexibility and they can see that they can get into different audiences through one person in a way they couldn't otherwise. So I suppose that's why I started looking into other things, and TikTok really, I just kind of like post stuff on there and then run away, because put it on there almost like a library. It's just like I've got it on LinkedIn and then I'm active on LinkedIn and I'm engaging with people on LinkedIn, but then I just like, stick it on TikTok. And I'm trying not to do that 100%, but I do see it more as a kind of broadcast medium. I think of it as, if LinkedIn is a cocktail party, I think TikTok is like a masked ball, because LinkedIn, you do know who you're talking to. You're in a quite a discreet group. You're probably mixing with similar kind of people. They're from a B2B background. TikTok could be out. You've got user 2,723 commented on your videos. There's no profile picture. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your agenda is. I don't. I've only got so many hours in the day as well, to be honest. So it's kind of like I need to focus my kind of engagement, I think, in the place where, as you say, people are attached to their profiles or their companies, and they're not going to kind of go completely off the wall in terms of comments and stuff. To be fair, I've actually not had any kind of, she says, touching wood, dreadful comments on TikTok so far. It is more that thing of like, I just don't know who I'm speaking to, and that feels weird to me. Again, perhaps as a slightly older person as well, I'm not as comfortable in that kind of digital space that a younger influencer might be.